part to see who will be successful here at 2 at 29 Panoramic Grove here in Glen Waverley. What we are selling is Lot 2, Planner Subdivision 5692, Volume 10503, Folio 692, better known to you and I as 2 at 29 Panoramic Grove here in Glen Waverley. All fixture and fittings today will be included in the sale. 10% deposit on the fall of the hammer, and settlement quite flexible, 60 or 90 days. We are governed by rules here in Victoria, buyers, and they state that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions are made available for the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruption by bidders, and it prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and fines to apply for this conduct. The rules prohibit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making bid on behalf of the vendor, quite simply vendor bid, and only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Quite straightforward, guys, same rules at every auction. Are there any questions at all, and are we comfortable moving forward from here? Well, we should be all nice and warm from our complimentary coffee here today. We want to thank the neighbours for allowing us here over the last 3 or 4 weeks, putting up with the crowd and the traffic coming through. How are you guys? Get a good idea of what's going to happen here today. And the people have seen this so multiple times. We want to wish you absolute luck here today with your bidding. What we are buying here is a single level at the bottom, 2 rooms upstairs, stunning family home that's versatile for either downsizers, first home. Take advantage of the Glen Waverley Secondary College zone, walking distance to Mount View Primary. We have everything here at our doorstep. Get rid of the car, walk, cafes, eateries, cinemas, station, the works. And not only that, a quality complex from the beautiful manicured landscape gardens, stunning home with 2 courtyards, open space, high ceilings. It has everything that you need today. I stress you to find anything in this area here that is up to the quality standard of 2 at 29 Panoramic Grove here in Glen Waverley. I want to wish you luck with your bidding here, buyers. We know what the range has been, 1,180,000 to 1,280,000. We've seen results in this area surpass 1.4, 1.5, even up to 1.6 for units, lands and townhouses here. Who wants to get things moving, buyers? I don't mind where we start. Yell at your bid. Show me where you see value. I can suggest a fair and reasonable opening bid, perhaps something around 1.1 to get things moving here. May not buy it, but it puts you in the running here to compete with the other buyers. As I said before, sales in excess of that. Last weekend we had a little unit in Mount Waverley which Calvin sold. 3-bedroom, far away from the station, not near the shops, nearly 1.3 million. You can imagine the value with what we have here at 2 at 29 Panoramic Grove here in Glen Waverley. Seeking a start, buyers, 1,100,000 is the call. 11000000, 1,100,000. That's what I'm chasing. Who wants to get things moving here? If you think it's unreasonable, show me where you see value. Yell at a bid. Anyone at the back there, Eric, Josh, communicate with your buyers here. We know we've seen you guys a few times here. We've had a couple of second inspections. Lots of groups are coming here consistently throughout the week, and it is no wonder. Quality family home. It is an auction. We will be brief. We will be quick. We are here to help you. We are here to help the vendor. However, participation is the key, buyers. You need to bid to buy. It's as simple as that. If you're keen, put your hand up now and make your bid known. I can start things if you like, however, much rather we have some genuine competition here today. 1-1, that's what I'm looking for here, buyers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get things moving with a vendor bid of 1,100,000. The bid is with me at 1.1, and I'll take a rise of 50 moving forward from there. 1,100,000. I'll go up to 1,150, ladies and gentlemen. You'll need to make the bid to buy an extra 50,000 in excess of 1.1 will take us to where we need to be. 1,150 is the call. I'm at 1.1 at the moment. Where can I see a rise? Make your bid known, buyers. Let me know where you need to be. $1,100,000 here. First at 1.1. Second at 1.1. Third, final time, $1,100,000 here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's reiterate what we have here. Not only 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but 2 separate living areas here, 2 courtyards, stunning manicured landscape gardens throughout, all the quality luxury features you can imagine, and a price that you can't put is also very good neighbours. Makes a big difference here. 800 metres, Glen Waverley Central here, station, shop, school. Downsize is ideal. Everything's on the bottom level here. Double car accommodation, room if you've got a family, quality pocket, enjoy, live, and have a home here that you can call yours for many, many more years to come, as our previous vendor has done from here. But participation buys is where we need to be at. 1.1 with me, 1150. That's what I'm chasing here. We'll call it one last time, and we will seek a rise from there moving forward. At $1,100,000 here, Sue, can we invite your client in? Eric, Josh, likewise the same. Calvin, if there's participation here. And Jared, let me know where we need to be here. 1.1, taking a rise. We'll take it to 1150. Thank you, Jared, and welcome to your client here, guys. At $1,150,000 on the left-hand side. There's your genuine competition buys, and I'll take a rise at 50 moving forward from there. 1200 000 000, 1,200,000. That's what I'm chasing here. 1150 here on my left-hand side. 1,150,000. Sue, can we take it to 1.2? What does your client say here? If there's any interest around that level, close, higher, lower, make it known here. 1150. They are in front at the moment here. First call, 1,150,000. Second call, 1,150,000. Third, final call, $1,150,000 here. No further advances on that figure here. Where are we at, Stu? What are we thinking? 1150 here. They are in front at the moment here. They will have the right. They will talk directly with the owner unless there are any further participants. 1,170,000. 117 here. Up in 20s, Jared, and I'll invite you to round it to 1.2 or more through there moving forward. Two in the running here. 1,170,000. It's against you here. 1.2. 1.2 straight back at you, Sue. 1,200,000 on my left-hand side with our original bidder. We'll invite you back for another 20. I'll take 50. Show me where you see value moving forward. 1.2. If anyone in the back wants to participate, Josh, Eric, towards the garage, anyone at the rear, hand up, yell out your bid. 1.2 is ahead at the moment here. Got some very, very clear instructions from our owners here, buyers. We know where we need to be. If I reach that figure, we will continue to sell the property. We will not need to refer the bid. However, I will need your participation if you are interested here today. Don't regret, don't hold back. Our auctions are a little bit different than others. We won't be here for an hour trying to extract every $1,000 bid at this level here. Be strong, be confident, make your bid known. 1.2, they are ahead at the moment here. We'll call it 3 times. First call at 1.2. Second call at 1.2. Third, final call,
20.
Another 20. 1,220,000. Can I suggest, Jared, come back at 1.25? We're still far off where we need to be. 125. 1,250,000 from the family on my left-hand side, and still it's against you here. 2 in the running. If anyone else wants to participate, guys, let one of our colleagues know. Calvin, Josh, Eric, work the crowd. Let me know who else wants to jump in now. Whether you're all here to see the result, we respect that. We completely understand. However, 2 at 29 Panoramic Grove, I question you to find anything else of this calibre in this location currently for sale at the moment here. 1.25, stunning home, stunning exterior, stunning interior, move in, enjoy, love this location. 800 metres to Glen Waverley Central. If we run out of money, we can walk to the ATM together. 1.25 here. Where are we at, Sue? I will call it 3 times, then we'll have to seek some instructions moving forward. 1.250. No further advances in that figure here.
70.
70. 127. Jared, 80. Straight back at you here. 128. Rounded to 13. $1,280,000 here. We'll take another 20. 10. Do you want to try 13? We might get there anyway. That's okay. We'll take the 10 here. 129. It's against you here, Jared. $1,290,000 here. Rounding it to 13. What do we say? Something more, stronger, perhaps a knockout bid. 1.3. $1,300,000 here. 1300 000 1.3 on my left-hand side. 10. 1310. 1310 here. Jared, 20. 30.
10.
1,330. 40. 134 here. 50. 50. 1,350. 60 here. 70. 137. To the 29. Panoramic growth here, ladies and gentlemen. $1,370,000 here. No further advances from here. 137. Try 10, try 20. Sue, what about rounding it to 1.4? Let me know here. 137. We're seeking some instructions moving forward from here. Bidders on my left-hand side. They are in front at the moment. We'll guide you as to where we need to be, guys. 1.37 here. Sue, 10, 20, round it to 1.4. Don't miss this opportunity here. We'll call it 3 times. First call, 137.
20 more.
20 more, 139. 1,390. 1.4. Jared, 1.4. $1,400,000 here. We're selling. On the market, ladies and gentlemen, and we are selling here today. Let me make that very clear. 1.4 will buy this home. Any late bids, now's the time to let me know, guys. If I call it 3 times and you miss out, it will be too late. No late bids can be accepted. Don't drive home thinking we should have bought to a 29 Panoramic Grove, but we held back.
1,000.
1,000, we'll take 1,000. We're on the market, no problem. 1,401.
5,000.
We're rounding it to 5 or an extra 5?
406.
1,406. Round it to 1,410 here, Sue. On the market, selling here today. 1,407. 1,410, Calvin, make it easy for me to count. 1,407. 1,410. $1,410,000 here. No further advances from there. They are ahead. They are buying here today. 1,410, ladies and gentlemen.
One more.
11. 1,411 here. 12. What about 20? 1,412.
One more.
1,413. 14. Straight back at you. 1,414. What do we say? What about 1,420, Sue? Try a $6,000 bid and see how we go. 1,414. They are buying on the market, selling here today. We don't have anything else. Unless the neighbours want to sell, let us know afterwards. 1,414. They are ahead. All done. Call it 3 times. First call, 1,414.
One more. 1,418.
1,418. 19. 1,419, Sue, straight back at you. 1,419. No late bids here. Eric, is there anyone at the rear that wants to participate? No one that we haven't mentioned. There's been a few more that have seen the home throughout the campaign. Now's your opportunity, buyers, so let me know where you need to be here. 1,419 is ahead here. Josh, can we invite your client in potentially for a bid? What do they say? 800 metres to Glen Waverley Central. Amazing 3-bedroom home, manicured inside and out. Beautiful property. You sure we can't invite you to try? We appreciate your participation all the same here. Sue, stunning home here. 2 living areas, guys. 2 courtyards. Stone, Millet appliances. The home has absolutely everything here. This will be your last chance to secure something at this standard here. 1,419 here. Selling here today. Definitely no further bidding. Enough opportunity here, so otherwise we'll call it 3 times here. At $1,419,000 here. Wait. It's an auction. I've got 4 today. I might not make the next one. 1,419. I'll call it 3 times here. First call, 1,419. Second call, 1,419. Third and final call. Are we all done? No further bidding here. No late bids here, Sue. Once I sell it, they can't change their mind. 1419 on the market, selling here today. Third, final call. Selling here. All done. Do I call it, Sue? Jared, the big boss, help out. 1419. In fact, all the staff, congregate here, please. Calvin, Eric, let's go. All together now. 1419 here. You're happy for me to call it? They've been patient. We appreciate it here. 1419. Definitely out there with Josh. No further bidding here. All done. Happy for me to sell? We appreciate participation here.
One more.
20. 21. Wasn't a hard decision here. Straight back. 1421. Any more here? 1421. Definitely out here. If you make another bid, you can have this balloon. 1421. You've explained everything, Sue. We've resold them on the home. They know where they're at. They know the location. Trying to replicate this is going to be very, very difficult here. Final time here. First, second, third and final call. He's shaking his hand already. What if they change their mind? We're confident. That's what we are here. Selling. We are sold. Congratulations.